Hello. In today's video, I'll be talking about flashbacks. Many people who have been through traumatic experiences live with flashbacks. They're a very common symptom of post-traumatic stress disorder or complex post-traumatic stress disorder. When flashbacks happen, you suddenly feel as if you're reliving a traumatic experience. It can actually be quite difficult to distinguish reality from the flashback. Grounding techniques such as holding something very soft or very coarse, or maybe smelling something with a very strong scent like lavender can help you to stay in the here and now. Unfortunately, flashbacks aren't controllable exactly, only manageable. Managing them with grounding techniques, like I mentioned, is a very helpful way to get you through them. Also, the more you heal, the often the less frequently flashbacks happen. Since I have C-PTSD and flashbacks, I decided to learn all I could about them. Figured I might as well, since they're a part of my life. I prayed about it and God showed me some things. Flashbacks show you what areas where you need healing. Your brain is trying to come to terms with what happened, which is why the flashback happened. So in that way they can be helpful. Once you see the problem, then you can deal with it and heal. They also enable you to feel emotions that you couldn't feel or process at the time of the trauma. During a traumatic event, you're just trying to survive. Processing your emotions is not a priority. Surviving is. When you have a flashback, it's well after the trauma is over and you're safe. Maybe it's a sign that it's time to start dealing with that particular traumatic episode. Flashbacks are also a good reminder as to why you're low or no contact with your narcissistic parent. After I blocked my parents' phone number a number of months after no contact from them, apparently my father called. He couldn't reach me, so he sent his flying monkeys after me to tell me to call him. Considering his age and failing health, I honestly had a rough time not calling him at first because I felt so guilty. I thank God I have a loving God and good friends who reminded me why I blocked his number in the first place to help me get through the worst of it. But I also had some flashbacks at that time. They actually really helped me to remember exactly why I need to stay away from my parents. They reminded me of exactly how abusive and dysfunctional my parents are. I know flashbacks are extremely painful to deal with, but if you allow yourself to learn and heal from them, at least the pain won't be in vain. If they're going to happen anyway, you might as well get them to work for you. If you're unsure what you're supposed to learn or do after a flashback happens, then pray. God will definitely show you what the purpose of it coming to your mind at this particular time is. I also recommend keeping a journal. Writing things down gives you something to look back on. It reminds you of things you may have forgotten. It offers you strength when you see how far you've come. And there's something about seeing things in writing that's very validating as well. A written record can be a wonderful thing. I found a free online diary site that can be password protected and completely private. I love it. There's many to choose from, so if you opt to use an online diary like I did, I'm sure a quick search will help you to find something you like. Thank you for watching. Until next time.